guys. We're on our way back from Roscommon. Just took my mom to get her hair done. And you can see her in the back there. She's looking beautiful. You are looking beautiful. You. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you become an owl?
You're not funny looking, you're beautiful. So today I did something I haven't done since you live right up this way. Yeah, right around the corner from us. This may be impossible. I did something today that I have not done since 1988. I put polish on my nails. For those who don't know, I bit my nails my entire life. I mean, from the time I had teeth, I bit my nails. My mom used to tell me I would grow up to look like Venus de Milo. Remember that? You used to tell me I would grow up to look like Venus de Milo? Because I bit my nails so much. We'll be home in just a couple minutes. We're almost there. At your house.
At my house. I do have a house.
Well, at King's where you live.
Oh. Alright.
You love it there. You've been there 8 years and you love it there. Oh, lots of friends. Yep.
House, right? I love that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's beautiful, yeah. Since 1988, I have not polished my nails. But today I put clear polish on. I'm talking to this. I polished my nails today. Huh? Yep, we'll do yours. Next time you come over, we'll do yours. Sorry? Yep, well, I live right around the corner from you. We're neighbors. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're getting into town. I'm going to turn this around so you can see the Bud Bash crowds. The bar that hosts this is up here about another block or two. So, and you can see out on the lake. Peek between these houses, it's packed with boats. Those boats are all, look at that, they're all here for the whole sole purpose of Bud Bash, which is right here, the Limberlost. People park everywhere, $10 an hour to park. Yeah, and people pay it. So, Guardians of the Galaxy! We got to see that this week. We have got to go see that this week. We're leaving the nursing home. We just dropped off my mom. And I'm going to turn this, well, whatever. I'll let you watch the sights. We're about to go to Harrison. We were going to do that this morning, but I got up to take my shower. My alarm went off. I just could not make myself wake up. I went back to bed. Told Pete that we were going to go to Harrison later. And we both slept. He got up at 10, which is unheard of. He never gets up at 10. Do you?
Nope.
But it was so good to be in bed and just relaxing. And anyway, so we were going to stop at Bart's on the way back, but my mom was not melting down, but the anxiety was gradually but steadily rising about where she lived and did she have a car and where's her money, and started getting real anxious. So, we decided not to go to Bart's. But there is a big produce place in Harrison. But what we did do, and this was very cool, we went to the farmer's market in Roscommon, and these bright green things, those are coupons. Those are coupons from the Senior Citizen Center that Pete gets. And you can take them, Michigan Office of Services to the Aging Senior Farmers Nutrition Program. They're packets of 10 $2 coupons. So we got a huge, massive head of cabbage, which was $3. And we got 7 big, fat, off the vine, fresh off the vine tomatoes today from a farmer for $10, but it was free because we get these coupons for fresh produce. I am so stoked about that. I am so stoked. I can't wait to dig in when we get home. I'm going to eat one of those tomatoes. Okay, we're going through Harrison. Evidently, this is the week of the fair. Yep, people there. There's a bunch of cattle, bulls, and stuff out in that round pen. And the fair is back there. So this town is packed too. We're now going up to their produce stand. We couldn't go to Bart's with my mom, so we're going up to this produce stand, which I don't think we've ever been to. Have we, love?
Can't recall if we ever have.
I can't either. This is Harrison. It's about 20 miles from our house. 25, I don't know. About the same distance as Roscommon. Homemade and hand-dipped waffle cones, ice cream, and yogurt. Frozen yogurt too. Flowers. Don't think I've been here before. Dutch people. Seedless watermelon. How do you grow new watermelons from seedless ones? Look at the size of those. Yum. I love those. Yum, squash. Let's see what the price is. 99 a pound. 50 pounds of onions for $3.26. There we go. This is what we get. It's $1 more than Bart's. Bart's is $4.99, but I need them, so I'll get them. $1.29 for the zucchinis, and I paid, what did I pay yesterday? I think 88 cents a pound. There's potatoes. We'll get some potatoes. 10-pound bag of russets for $2.99. Michigan, here they are. Those are great big huge ones. $2.99 for, but it's huge. Look at the size of this. Wow. That is enormous. Yeah, I'll pay $3 for that. Asparagus. $3.99. $3.99. No. Kale, eggplant, $1.59 each. Those are terrible looking. They don't look good. Rutabagas. Got some at home. Only $1.39 a pound for fresh Brussels sprouts. I don't want the biggest, hugest ones, but some medium and small ones will be good. Tied up with one of those big long beans there. $1.29 a pound for beans. I want to go that way now. 50 cents a bundle. Bulk mushrooms. $2.29 a pound. Those beautiful big tomatoes. We got ours for free though, so no complaints. $1.99 for pineapple. I wonder if they fry as well as they grill. Only $1.99. Huh?
Well, when we find out.
Let's do it. Homemade brats and jerky. Bread. Sauerkraut. Traverse City cherry bread. Yeah, Traverse City known for cherries. Cinnamon raisin. Oh. Make myself crazy. Pickles. The Monterey Jack and Farmer's cheese is only $1.99. $1.99. I love Monterey Jack. I don't know what Farmer's cheese is. Wow. Cookies. Yeah, you can stand there like Rich does, cranking the popcorn. You're welcome to it, love. Let's see.
There they are.
Detroit Tiger cookies. Like Elmo crackers, but Detroit Tiger. No sugar added blackberry jam. Mmm. From a family farm. Amish popcorn. Wow, red popcorn even. Yeah, this is some good place. And then there's their ice cream place. Okay, shutting down. See you guys later. But I just wanted to say good night. And today we did a lot of stuff and I got a lot of footage. I did record another haul today and I have the one from yesterday as well. So they'll both be on my Cheap Easy Low Carb channel. Because it was all about groceries. We did have a good time today. One kind of very frustrating low point. And of course, afterwards, I think of what I could have done, should have done, would have done if I would have thought of it or we would have thought of it, which we didn't. When we were going to Harrison, we saw up ahead traffic was stopped in both directions. There was a little black dog running around in the road, and all the traffic was stopped. I was obviously terrified. I jumped out of our car and opened the car door and said, "Come here, babe, want to go bye-bye? Want to go bye-bye for a ride in the car?" And I just kept saying that, and the dog ran to me and jumped in the car. So we didn't know what we were going to do with it, but it was at least out of traffic. So we continued on our way to Harrison, and we saw two men standing next to the road looking down toward where that had come from, kind of scratching their head, and one of them was holding something in his hand. And we stopped and we said, "Are you looking for a dog?" And he says, "Yeah, we figured it probably got killed or hit down there in the road." And I said, "No, it's in the car." He goes, "It's a friend of ours." He goes, "We'll take it." Well, the dog had no collar, but he was holding the collar in his hand, and he was very obviously drunk. Was that Elks or Moose, or what kind of place was it?
Moose.
Moose. And they were out in front of Moose
Moose Lodge.
Lodge, yeah. So I'm like, the dog is really scared. She obviously was trying to stay away from these two inebriated men. When they'd go to one side of the car, she'd go to the other, and she had her ears back, and she had that, like her face, stretched back, how they get when they're very frightened. And I said, "She's really scared." He goes, "Well, my buddy who owns her is on his way here." And he said, "So I'll just take." He went to put the collar back on her. I said, "She's just going to slip out of it again." "No, I got her." He could barely even stand up. Well, he could stand up, but he was just really unsteady and really drunk. I mean, he was just drunk. And I said, "No." And he goes, "Come on, Millie. Come on, Millie." And the dog was just there. At this point, there was one from each side of the car. And the dog just didn't know which way to turn. So he reached in and grabbed her and picked her up, the more inebriated one. He was a little guy, and the dog was probably a 50-pound dog. And he goes, "No, I got her," and he reached in and he picked her up and he grabbed her and started to walk away. And I'm like, well, there's really not much we can do. We told him several times, we have a rope in the back, we can get a leash so you can, keep her. No, I got her. And the other guy, the big guy, is saying, "Let me help you." No, I got her. So just as we were driving away, we look up, and the dog got away from him and took off down the road again. Right center in the oncoming traffic. Just tearing, hell-bent for leather. All she was worth. She was terrified. Pete started following her with the car, and we were in the oncoming traffic lane on the wrong side of the double yellow line. And there was a hill right in front of us, so I was just expecting to get hit head on any second. But anyway, whatever. He kind of corralled her off to the side of the road with the car, and she took off into the woods, like up over a hill. There was a barn set way back, and we drove back to the barn. But she was running as fast as she could, and she ran way back in the woods. And Pete tried to call her, at least we knew her name then, but that was one scared little pup. She was fairly young, under 2, I'd say, judging by her teeth. Of course, she was nervous, so she was panting. You could see her teeth well. So, that poor Millie, and we never saw her after that. I was furious. I was furious. Afterwards, like half hour afterwards, I thought to myself, we should have said, your friend is coming, just leave her in the car till her owner gets here. Just leave her sit here. She's fine where she is. We will just sit here with her and wait for him. I didn't think of that then. We went back, the 2 guys were standing there, and we told them, this building, we told them, the building, the big barn, that she ran into the woods behind that. We're trying to tell him where she was. He said, the owner got here and he went down looking for her. Well, I'm trying to tell you where he kept interrupting. I mean, he was too drunk, He kept interrupting me. He's like, okay, well, and I said, no. And I finally said, no, stop, listen to me. Just like that. Stop, listen. So he shut up long enough to say, I don't know. He's down there somewhere. I gotta find my phone so I can call him. We were disgusted. We were thoroughly, absolutely disgusted. And I hope the owner found Millie. I hope she's safe. I hope she's not out in the woods somewhere, totally scared to death. Yes, there are bears in the woods there. Yes, there are wildcats in the woods there. Bobcats, but we did what we could, and I will probably be thinking of Millie for a long time. And wishing that I had thought at the time to say no, leave her in the car until her owner gets here. So anyway, that is it. I'm done. I'm depressed again. We've both been really struggling with that whole thing today. She was a sweet girl, just terrified, and obviously did not like either of those 2 men, both trying to grab her out of the back seat, one on each side. It was horrible. That poor dog. Pete was petting her, trying to settle her down, and they were just stupid. They were stupid. So hold our pastors up in prayer, and as well as our brothers and sisters in Christ. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys all have a great Sunday, and take care, and God bless. Good night.